people like that around him, which I believe he does. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's insincere. I honestly don't. I think that he is refinding himself. Like, he's going through a moment in life where he's figuring out who he is as a man. And sometimes, especially when you off your meds, you might say some shit you don't want to say.
Why was that funny?
Because it's serious. You might say some
why
shit.
was it funny?
Because he already said he got bipolar. He's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So
I don't think he got diagnosed with bipolar. I think he trying to make an excuse for the stupid shit he gonna say. Oh, I got bipolar. Everybody got a little bit of bipolar in them. I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers wishy-washy. Motherfuckers get mad. Motherfuckers get sad. Motherfuckers get happy real quick. He just trying to make
those are emotions. That's not bipolar.
Man, that motherfucker don't got no damn bipolar. He knew what the fuck he doing.
He said he's been diagnosed by a doctor, and I believe it because his behaviors were
Dr. Oz
erratic.
do not count.
Well, luckily we ain't talking about him.
He was, but I mean, if you look at the things that he's done and said, it's erratic and sometimes not rational.
Yeah, there's no.
And so that's
rationale
why I
behind it.
feel like he may have said things that he probably didn't really mean to say.
Let me ask you a question. Early in his career, did he do irrational shit?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah. The Taylor Swift thing,
That was
George
warranted.
Bush thing.
George Bush
We
thing.
didn't, we didn't say if it was warranted or not. We said
Difference
was
is-
it
That's how he felt.
irrational.
It was,
That was
for
rational.
the culture. That's the difference.
Right.
What he just did was against the culture.
So is
we
that
bashed
why
him.
is that why we feel differently for him? Because he's still the same outspoken, unadulterated.
He's not the same.
He's not
He
bipolar.
even addressed that he's not the same.
Pause.
Yeah.
I
get what you're saying.
Right,
He's the
right.
same
You
person.
guys are talking about some other shit when I'm trying to go here and you're.
Yeah, that he's still the same person in regards to his.
In regards to the same.
So
what,
was he
what it
diagnosed
is-
bipolar
what it
years
is-
ago?
I don't know.
That was
he
recent.
maybe should have been.
That was recent when he went to rehab.
No, but he maybe should have been. Kanye West has always had some form of issue. That's
Yeah.
why people in the industry, when he first came in, they didn't know what to do with him because he was a different type of person.
Well, he was different because he was a producer turned rapper.
No, but
No,
not only
everybody
that, it was
catch
the way he
was
came
the perfect
across
balance
people.
for him
Yeah.
because Jay-Z was calm and
He always rubbed people the
calm,
wrong
cool,
way.
and collected, and Kanye was more like Dame Dash, always rubbing people the wrong way.
Asshole.
Yeah. But that's a mental disorder.
Like,
whether
being an
you want to
asshole is
admit
not
it
a
or
mental
not.
disorder.
Yeah. How are you guys?
You just helped give the examples of him being irrational and doing stuff spur the moment, not controlling
But
his
that's
emotions.
not being bipolar,
Yeah,
though.
it's not.
That is being bipolar. If you go from 0 to 100, where you can get on national TV and walk on stage at an award show,
He had Hennessy
something
in his-
wrong with your mind.
So
Now
so
he
when
had drunk
so
off
when
That's
Hennessy,
the
bro.
Hennessy, bro.
so when he,
Plenty
gee, was he
people
not on fucking
Plenty
red carpet
people
like
drink
this?
Hennessy. Hennessy
and don't
bottle.
run
A
A
whole
whole
bottle
age.
of Hennessy?
So you making excuses for this?
No, he
grown-ass
was
man?
drunk.
Hold on.
There's a picture
Are
of
you
him with
making
a
an
Hennessy.
excuse
you
for this
give
grown
you
man?
give you give me a whole bottle of Hennessy on the red carpet? I'm bound to say some dumb shit.
Hell yeah.
Bound.
Taylor Swift wasn't on the red carpet. She was on the motherfucking
I'm-
stage getting an
I'm
award.
drinking on the
and
red
he
carpet
ran
to get on stage.
Okay, we get
So you think he the
sidetracked.
only one that's getting drunk at these awards?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
you
the whole
acting
bottle.
like
I'm drinking
a
Kanye's
whole
been
bottle
back
of
in
Hennessy.
Hennessy, though.
Absolutely.
You don't know
Are you
that.
serious? Do you really think this? Like, do you honestly think
These
Kanye
people-
was by himself doing
This
these
is a bad
things?
example because I think he's bipolar, but he was also fucked up.
Yeah, but he's had other examples. But anyway, I'm
don't
not
believe
the
he
basher here. They the bashers.
I don't believe he
But
bipolar.
you sounded like he was on their side, and I'm like,
No,
I don't
I'm
believe
on
he
his
bipolar.
side that he
Black
didn't
people cannot
apologize.
diagnose people with fucking problems. I'm starting to realize this. That's why people in the hood is doing the shit.
and
that's
again,
going
this
on.
is
True.
why. Quick disclaimer:
health is
this is
important.
why black people, because of the comment Nas just made, need to focus on mental health because we think it's crazy, and the shit doesn't exist with us. It definitely does.
I didn't say it
It
doesn't
exists.
exist, but I don't think this motherfucker got bipolar.
Why don't you think that?
That's my opinion.
Okay,
The
so
reason-
support your opinion. Why don't you think that?
He's always been outspoken, like Nas said, throughout his whole career.
The way he snapped on Sway, he wasn't drunk
this
then.
this is now. What he happened to
He
this
wasn't
Sway
on
was
the
last
Hennessy
year.
bottle.
That's what I'm saying though.
That
Like
was
what
in
he
the
was doing back
Sway in the
then,
morning.
his stuff was calculated. He was in his right state of mind. As he probably the industry fucked him up. Probably. You see what I'm saying? Maybe
The
he got with
industry
Kim
did fuck him
Kardashian. Probably fucked him up. Probably. Maybe he got bipolar.
His mama died. Probably fucked him up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
After
man
his
got
mama-
problems.
experience can mess with your
right.
mind.
After his mama died. I'm talking about before then. He probably didn't have bipolarism. Maybe after his mom died, had a dramatic experience.
But we liked him then. We talking about why we don't like him now. And we don't like him now because
he say
the
stupid, dumb
traumatizing
shit.
things he's
I think
been
he
through. I
had
think
low
it's part of
polar
it.
back in that. Now he got bipolar.
What the fuck is low polar?
No, Paulie, you not that cold.
You not that
You just a little cool.
Y'all
Oh my
stupid.
god.
Just a little
Yo.
low.
Honestly, I
So
think
all y'all doing is proving my point why Kanye is because
He's completely normal.
absolutely not. He's not normal.
All right.
He's not good for Chicago.
I've never said Kanye
so.
is
Wait,
normal.
you happy he's back in Chicago though?
I am, and y'all took this on
And
this
he
whole
lives in
little
Chicago?
tangent.
You let them sidetrack you because you
'Cause-
was making a
'cause-
point
'cause they-
and you didn't stay focused. Don't get mad at them.
No, because the points that they were making were very stupid, and I had to address them. As
Hey Nas, what Kanye West stay at
they were
Nas?
low polar. What the fuck is low polar?
That's when you at 22 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well,
Bipo-
32 is cold, nigga. So he was ice cold.
So did Kanye West move back to Chicago?
Word is that because I ain't going to visit the nigga. So
Oh, he
I
at the
don't- I
Trump.
don't
Oh,
know.
he did. He bought a place at the Trump.
He always said
he
something,
probably
right?
did.
Anyway,
That's very
word
likely.
Word is that Kanye West is back. He's been spotted on 79th Street. He's talking about rebuilding the Regal Theater, which has been closed since 1970.
He was at Chicago State University.
He was at Chicago State University the other day. Rhyme Fest. It has been a huge. Actually, they were friends. They weren't friends, and now he's been a huge supporter of Ye again.
You can't trust a nigga with a blonde beard and blonde hair.
And
That nigga got bipolar too. Then
Nah,
fuck
man,
He
Rhyme
mid-polar.
Fest
He mid-polar.
is- Rhyme Fest actually got his mind right.
Rhyme Fest definitely got his head on straight. So if Rhyme Fest is fucking with him again, I'm probably gonna side with Rhyme Fest. I sided with him before that. Anyway.
His money
Man,
low.
anyway though.
right.
If my money low, hey Kanye, man, you know what happened though?
You even know
I
his
need some
low.
money.
But you don't even know that, G.
You said
You got-
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I need $20 with a 5-piece, nigga.
Honestly, I think with Kanye, I think he needs to be in Chicago. Whether you want to say he's
What the fuck he gonna do for Chicago?
I don't
It's
need
not
him
what
to do
it's not
shit
what
for
he can do for
Chicago.
Chicago. It's what we do for him.
What the fuck we gonna do for him? My broke ass can't do shit for him.
Okay. Well, why do you think he moved back here?
Like we obligated to him.
We're not.
Yeah, that's not what
obligated.
he said. He
That's
said
right.
that
You guys
Okay, go
are on
ahead.
some other shit tonight. I'm not fucking with y'all.
you
tonight.
ain't letting it go either.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
trying
not
to
with the
help you
bullshit.
stand right
I'm not
now.
with the bullshit.
So what he said is we are good for his
Psyche.
like he's finding his normal self again, which
This
I
nigga
think
had
can happen. You
A
just
crossing
said,
guard outfit on, standing on top of a fucking.
You
And you
also
still
said
buy
he
Yeezys,
from
nigga,
Calabasas.
so cut it.
I
Cut
don't
it.
fucking wear Yeezys. Them motherfuckers are Nike Roshis.
You don't, but a lot of people do.
Motherfuckers jumped over Jordan, nigga. Anyway,
Go ahead.
I appreciate his form of apology. Can we agree on that? It was a form of
I appreciate
apology.
the efforts that he's made.
The efforts that he's made,
Even
what
though
he's
it's too
doing,
little, too late.
and not only what he said, but him backing up what he said with action.
He saw Kendrick G annoying ass start crying. He just didn't know how to. That's
Bitch,
what
shut
I'm
up.
You think it was her
That's
crying?
what he talking about.
No,
Anyway.
honestly, I think that he need being away from home can do something to you. And he actually used this analogy himself. He said Kim is able to function with all of the publicity and popularity. She's able to function that way because she has her family. They're together. They keep her grounded. They keep her mind right. Well, when Kanye has been away
Single
from home,
child.
he been by
Mother's gone.
himself
Father's gone.
over there. And so,
So
him
all
being
he
in
knows
Chicago,
is the Kardashian mess.
and he's getting.
And what has the Kardashian done to
but
me?
I think now he understands that now, and I honestly think he
ain't
do
finna
understand
divorce
that
her.
now. No,
That's his wife.
he don't have a problem with Kim for himself though. He's better
but
being
as
around
Kanye
Bump
as an
J,
individual,
Rhyme Fest, people who he knew
Okay,
coming
I'll
up,
make-
and
maybe some truth to
rebuilding
that.
those relationships. And
You
he
see them-
understands like this is who I am, and I have like separated myself from
That
this.
nigga
for
gonna
these
see them
past
like
10
once
years.
once a week.
He see them
Once
2
a-
weeks out the year.
Yeah, right.
nah, y'all on some bullshit.
I don't think so. I mean, it's yet to be determined. We'll see where this play out, and that's really what I'm waiting on. Like,
Kanye
I'm
West is not
jumping
getting
back on
mail
the
in
bandwagon
Chicago.
'cause
We
he
all
taking
know that,
pictures
right?
On Lake Street.
So y'all just said a lot of bull. Well, actually, a lot of things were said. More so bullshit.
Damn.
I mean,
Everybody
we
has
started.
one.
We started with Bill. We call a spade, right?
We did on that.
Okay. Bullshit is bullshit, no matter whose mouth it comes out of. So,
Somebody think you talking bullshit.
and they're entitled to their opinion. Is Kanye West coming back to the shot a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Why?
I don't see any pluses for Chicago. They claim he's trying to run for mayor, which he can't run for mayor anyway. But even if he do run for mayor and win eventually, whenever the next mayoral thing jump off, it'll be the black version of Donald Trump.
Speaking of that, midterms are coming up. Take your asses out and vote.
It'll be the black Donald Trump around this motherfucker. Everything he said would be comical and crazy and outlandish and nothing. Even though they claim Donald Trump is doing something, but it'll be the same situation.
Okay. Sherrod, good or bad thing, G?
I think it's a bad thing. The reason why I think it's a bad thing is because is he going to help the CPS problem? Is he going to help the violence in Chicago? Is he going to do activism work in the city of Chicago? I ain't talking about no arts and crafts bullshit. I'm talking, is he going to be in the trenches with the people really trying to bring a positive light to Chicago? Yeah, it's all good. It's all fine and dandy. You trying to rebuild the Regal Theater. But who the Regal Theater going to benefit? It's not going to benefit the people who's struggling. It's going to benefit the people who can afford tickets. It's going to benefit the people who going to do the arts.
Jobs.
No. What? $8 an hour? Motherfucker be making $8 an hour.
Well, $8 an hour is a thing of the past, my G.
What, $12 an hour?
But that's not many jobs at the Regal.
Man, I don't think he gonna do shit for Chicago. I think it's a publicity stunt for get his black listeners and his people of color back into his life.
Well, and a quick pause on that before I pass it to Q. The majority of his black listeners, I don't think went anywhere. They listen to it with a different ear, if you will, but people who rock with Ye, rock with Ye.
He lost his light skin.
But
Majority is the key word in what he just said.
exactly.
Because I know people who don't listen at all, but most people kind of are like me, where they still listen.
You listen, but you be
but
like,
it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know, he not J. Cole. You know what I'm saying?
Now you keep listening to him.
Yeah, I
had-
listen to him. I just don't hold him to that same.
Standard.
Yay, my
Yeah.
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
it's more so like, what Ye doing?
Nah, that's
And if
Kanye.
it's some stupid shit, then it'll be stupid shit. If he do some conscious shit, we'll see. But to answer the question, I hope it's not what you just said. I hope it's not a publicity stunt. I hope that he actually is trying to do better as a person for himself and connect with his roots so it can be better. I think it's a positive thing because he coming back to good people. We already accepted Chance the Rapper as a person who's trying to impact Chicago in a positive way. We already know that Rhymefest been trying to run Donda's house since the beginning
Since
of it.
forever, yeah.
And so we know they have good intentions, and we already know Common always repping for the city. So I feel like if he's gonna come connect with the right people to really try to impact the young black people in Chicago, but then also use his influence more so as inspiration. He don't gotta fucking come and save the world. You can't save these niggas no matter what the fuck you do. Niggas gonna be niggas regardless. But at the end of the day, at least he could come and be a positive influence and
This
try to be
bipolar
more.
ass can't do shit for these young niggas out here.
We'll see. It's yet to be seen. I'm not saying he will. I don't believe either or.
Can I say this?
I'm
'Cause
just hopeful that he will, and it won't just be some bullshit like you said, publicity stunt. I'm back home. You know, I don't think it's that. I honestly think he needed to come home.
I'm gonna wrap up real quick. You already know I think it's a positive thing. First and foremost, just like you said with the whole publicity stunt, Chicago niggas will accept that. Chicago niggas will not accept Ye pulling no publicity stunt. We'll excommunicate that motherfucker. Like it's
Yeah,
not
he can't be
he
fake
He
to
can't
real
be fake
niggas.
with us.
That shit
he
ain't
can be
gonna
fake
fly.
to America. He can be fake over in France while he living over there. He bring that shit back here. We not having it. And
These
this
niggas
is his
slow.
core audience. Like we will burn his shit. We won't listen to him. Just like niggas ain't out here.
These
listening
dumb
to R.
niggas sipping
Kelly
lean and
shit.
popping perks. They don't know no damn
That's when they
difference.
listen to the
Don't give a
fuck.
Migos. We
Don't give a
talking Ye. We talking about real rap.
they don't
music.
support Common. They don't support Chance. They don't support all these. Even Lupe, we didn't support him.
That's
the
not
niggas
even-
that was talking about real shit that was actually trying to bring change here. They ain't even give him no motherfucking support or love. Y'all love this nigga. He ain't did shit.
I love Kanye as an artist. If you're comparing him to a Lupe or to a Common or Chance, like you just named, they have different moods. Like I got to be in a mood to listen to Lupe. I got to be in a mood to listen to Common.
I hate Chance as a rapper, but his philanthropy work is
That's what
great.
I'm saying.
He
Yeah,
put
exactly.
$1 million of his own money into CPS. What the fuck Kanye West did talking some funky ass Chicago State?
Well, I think you definitely take away what Donda House does for Chicago.
He don't even run down the house.
But Donda House is his, and he is Donda, so you can't disconnect him from
And
it.
he haven't even been
He
connected
ain't
to
did-
it.
Yeah, he ain't
Well,
did shit.
again, I can't talk
Fuck
about
you,
I can't
Kanye.
talk about the day-to-days and all that other stuff. I can only talk about what he's connected to, and he is connected to it, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not. It is what it is.
I think we could separate the two though. I
You-
think it's
you-
okay to
you
like Kanye.
Can't.
He a trash artist too. Shit.
Okay.
I said it.
Well, I mean, he got an album dropping tomorrow, so
It's gonna be trash.
we'll see.
I'm a listen.
September
Don't fuck with me.
29th.
I'm playing that shit at midnight.
And real quick, while we talking about albums, we want to drop an honorable mention to Wayne. It's been a while, my dude.
Nice, not bad.
It's been too long.
It's been way
Drinking
too
that
fucking long.
children Tylenol. He pretty decent.
But what wasn't decent was the Carter 5.
It was
What?
decent. Carter 5 was decent. It wasn't his best Carter's, but
And that's why we disagree on music, because y'all say Kanye is trash, but y'all endorsing this Carter 5.
the Carter 5 was better than
not bad.
Kanye's album.
We're going to have a little listening party. We're going to have some drinks. And we're going to listen to the Carter. We're going to listen to the new Ye album. And we're going to see what's what. We're going to dissect it, check it out. But Tunchi, don't stay so long again.
He's straight now. Didn't he win that case?
Well, actually, Birdman gave that shit back, so it was actually good, and he apologized. It was great. But this has been another episode of Mild Sauce. Man, please remember to make sure you subscribe, like, rate, and review us, and make sure you follow us on social media. IG is at Mild Sauce Pod. Facebook is Mild Sauce Podcast. Twitter is Mild Sauce Pod as well. And always, thank you for listening. And
Mouth sauce out.
Out.